Dee, 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 dee. It's the 16th of May, no, 15th of May, I believe. And the rain has stopped here in Pennsylvania. And I am here firing my little kiln, as you've been watching me. And this is, I'm going to make a film just of the two parts of this. The phase that I'm at now, and then we're in the reduction. This is just going to be a short clip. As you can see, I've got this board in front here, which I will remove. The reason I had that there was because we had a bit of wind earlier on, and it was sort of disrupting the flame. So I just thought I'd bring you up to speed with this firing in this little kiln. So far, so good. Let's have a look at the pyro. Well, there we go, we're up to 1512. I'm in a rather slow phase of the firing because I'm burning out the organic matter slightly here. Between say 13 and 1650, I'm burning out the organic matter in the clay. So it's rather slow. In fact, I may speed it up a little bit. You can see some colour in there. The burner is really it's only just on the other side of being yellow, you know. I've hardly turned it up. This burner is way over power for this kiln, really. I'm just going to turn it up a fraction though. Did you hear that change of note? If we check the pyrometer now, we'll see though, it immediately will start rising, you see. Just that small tweak, and it's very responsive, immediately starts climbing. So this firing, I purposely am going a little bit tentatively because it's the first firing. And we had quite a lot of moisture in the kiln which I wanted to burn out, get rid of. And you know, as I didn't know the setup really, how the burner was going to function, I decided to go a little bit slower than I perhaps could have done. Why don't we go over and have a look at the kiln chart? Hang on a minute, what's the reading? We can do we are 1529, call it 1530, and the time is 8 o'clock just gone. So let's have a look here. Yeah, so I actually lit it at 2 o'clock, and immediately it started, as you see, rising very fast. And so I cut it back a bit. Then we rose a bit, and then I've gone into this slower phase here. I mean, the graph should be going up like this, but I've cut it back here, so we're now not rising so much. It's more of a soaking mode. So yeah, let's see, 8 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 8 o'clock, that's there. What did I say? 1530. 1530 is about there. This is just a rough. It just gives you a sort of diagrammatic, pictorial visualization, so to speak, and then it's a place to write some notes and comments, you know. Yeah, we'll come back to that later in the next clip. Let's have a look in the spy hole. I think you can see the cone there. It just misses the shelf above, if you can see, it's almost touching the shelf above, but not quite. Alright. Wow, I'm noticing the lid. It's quite a gap around by the lid here between the two. Must be, yeah, it's touching here, but it seems to be that the lid is I'm going to have to I'm going to get some little bits of although it doesn't look good when you see that amount of gap. I'll be honest with you, in my experience it doesn't make a big deal of difference. Seems to be more on the other side, doesn't it? This side is not so bad. Something to take note of though, might be a case of taking some ceramic fibre wool like this and taking some of this, peeling it off, and then with my pocket knife just pushing it in around there. That's what I'm going to do now. Okay folks, thanks for tuning in. Yeah, it's going up, you see, slowly. All right, I'll come back later when we're going to put it into reduction to show you that, and hopefully we will still get a temperature increase with the reduction. That will be the deciding factor, because if we then go into reduction and the pyrometer stalls and doesn't manage to still keep going up in temperature, then we're going to have a problem. But I'm not thinking that we're going to have a problem. Hey, we keep practicing. I'll see you shortly. Bye for now. Dee -dee -dee -dee.